My beloved child, this message did not come to you by accident. Do not rush past it. Do not treat this moment as ordinary. Do not let the noise around you convince you that this is just another video, just another voice, just another passing word. No, my child, there are moments in your life when heaven leans close. There are moments when I interrupt the ordinary rhythm of your day because your soul has been carrying something too heavy for too long. There are moments when I call you, not loudly, through thunder, but gently through a word that suddenly feels as if it was written only for you. This is one of those moments. I know where you are. I know what you have been trying to hide. I know the smile you wear when your heart is tired. I know the prayers you whispered and then stopped repeating because the silence began to hurt too much. I know the dreams you pushed into the back room of your heart because hoping again felt too dangerous. And still, I have come near. My beloved child, listen to me carefully. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not late. You are not beyond my reach. You may feel as though the road has stretched longer than you expected. You may feel as though your waiting has become a wilderness, dry and quiet, with no clear sign of rain. You may have asked me, Lord, why is it taking so long? Why do others seem to move forward while I remain here? Why do I keep praying? Yet the door still looks closed. But I tell you now, my child, the door is not closed forever. Some doors are hidden until the appointed hour. Some seeds must stay beneath the soil before they break open. Some promises must pass through silence before they rise in glory. Some hearts must be strengthened in secret before they can carry what heaven is about to release. You thought nothing was happening, but I was working in the roots. The seed in the darkness does not see the sun. Yet it is not dead. It is becoming. It is splitting open quietly. It is growing in the place no eye can see. And so are you. Your tears have not been wasted. Your waiting has not been meaningless. Your prayers have not disappeared into empty air. Psalm 5:6-8 says that I keep track of your tears. Not one of them has fallen unnoticed. Not one of them has been ignored. The world may not know how much you have endured, but I know. People may not understand why your heart feels so tired, but I understand. You may not even know how to explain the weight inside you, but I have heard the language of your silence. My child, your silence still speaks to me. When your words fail, you still listen. When your strength fades, I still hold you. When your faith feels small, I do not reject it. Even faith, like a mustard seed, can move mountains when placed in my hands. So do not despise the small flame still burning inside you. You thought your faith was almost gone, but I see it. It is like a little lamp trembling in the long night. The wind has blown against it. Disappointment has tried to extinguish it. Fear has leaned close and whispered, "Give up." But the flame is still there, and I, your Father, will not snuff out a smoldering wick. I will breathe upon it again. If this word is touching your heart, come on, Amen. My beloved child, I know there are wounds you do not talk about anymore. There are names that still ache in your memory. There are conversations you replay in your mind, wondering why they happened, why they changed, why they left you carrying questions with no answers. There are moments when you felt misunderstood, overlooked, and quietly dismissed. You kept showing up for people who did not see your heart. You gave love where love was not returned. You carried burdens that were never meant to be yours alone. And somewhere along the way, you began to wonder if I saw it. I did. I saw when you stayed quiet instead of defending yourself. I saw when you forgave with tears still in your eyes. I saw when you kept walking though your knees were weak. I saw when you prayed for people who had wounded you. I saw when you chose kindness, even though bitterness was knocking at the door. Do not think these things were small. Heaven saw them. Every hidden act of obedience, every quiet surrender, every moment you chose not to become what hurt you, every time you trusted me with the pain instead of letting it harden your heart. I have seen it all. And my beloved, what you thought was breaking you has been shaping you. Gold does not understand the fire while it is inside the flame, but the refiner knows what he is doing. The fire is not there to destroy the gold, but to reveal what was always precious within it. So it is with you. You have passed through fires you did not ask for. You have walked through storms you never expected. You have carried questions that no human answer could fully satisfy. But I have been refining you, not because I delight in your pain, but because I know the beauty that will emerge when fear, pride, false labels, and old shame are burned away. Do not call yourself broken beyond repair. I call you chosen. I call you held. I call you mine. Isaiah 4:3-1 says, I have called you by name. You are mine. That is not a temporary word. That is not a word that disappears when you stumble. That is not a word that changes when your emotions shift. It is my voice over your life. You are mine when you are strong. You are mine when you are weak. You are mine when you understand. You are mine when you are confused. You are mine when your prayers are full of confidence. You are mine when all you can whisper is, Lord, help me, my beloved child. I am not waiting for you to become perfect before I draw near. I come into the room of your weariness. I come into the hidden corners of your heart. I come into the places you thought were too messy for my presence. I come not with condemnation, but with healing. Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. That is my invitation to you. Not later, not when you have fixed everything, not when you finally feel worthy. Now, come now. Lay down the pressure to prove yourself. Lay down the fear that you are too far behind. Lay down the heavy need to control what only I can carry. Lay down the shame that keeps telling you to hide. You do not have to hide from the one who already knows you and still loves you. My child, let me speak to the part of you that is afraid to hope again. You have buried certain dreams because they seemed too delayed. You have placed certain prayers in the ground like forgotten seeds. You told yourself, maybe it was not meant for me. Maybe I asked too much. Maybe I missed my chance. But I am the God who brings life out of places others call dead. Remember Lazarus. People had already mourned. The stone had already been placed. The situation already looked final. But when I called his name, death had to release him. My voice still calls. Buried things back to life. What you buried in disappointment, I can touch with resurrection. What you surrendered in tears, I can return with purpose. What you thought was finished, I can transform into a testimony. But hear me, my child. I do not always restore things in the same form you lost them. Sometimes I bring them back deeper. Sometimes I bring them back purified. Sometimes I give you something greater than what you originally prayed for, because during the waiting, I was enlarging your heart. You asked me for a door. I was preparing a path. You asked me for relief. I was preparing restoration. You asked me for an answer. I was preparing an encounter with my presence. Sometimes what you call delay is my mercy protecting you from receiving too soon what your heart was not yet ready to carry. A young branch cannot hold heavy fruit before its roots are strong. A vessel must be shaped before it can be filled. A lamp must be prepared before it can shine through the night. And you, my beloved, have been in preparation. Do not despise the hidden season. Joseph was hidden in a pit before he stood in a palace. David was overlooked in the field before he was anointed as king. Moses stood before the Red Sea before he saw a path open where no path existed. Elijah sat beneath the broom tree, exhausted and ready to give up, before I fed him, strengthened him, and sent him forward again. So if you are tired, my child, you are not disqualified. Even Elijah was tired. Even David cried out. Even Job questioned through ashes. Even Moses trembled before the impossible. But I was with them, and I am with you. Write, keep listening. If you feel I am speaking to you right now, my beloved child, the silence you have feared is not proof of my absence. A seed grows in silence. Dawn forms in silence. Roots deepen in silence. The womb of promise is often quiet before birth. You thought I had stopped speaking because you did not hear me the way you expected. But I have been speaking through peace that survived the storm. I have been speaking through strength that appeared when you thought you had none left. I have been speaking through closed doors that protected you. I have been speaking through small reminders, gentle pauses, and unexpected comfort. I do not always speak in the earthquake. I do not always speak in the fire. Sometimes I speak in the still, small whisper. That is why I am calling you to slow down. The world has trained you to rush. Rush to prove. Rush to achieve. Rush to respond. Rush to compare. Rush to decide your worth based on visible results. But my kingdom moves differently. My child, I am not asking you to chase the world's rhythm. I am inviting you into mine. Be still and know that I am God. Stillness is not defeat. Stillness is not laziness. Stillness is not weakness. Stillness is the place where your soul stops running long enough to recognize my hand. In stillness, you remember who you are. In stillness, the false voices grow quieter. In stillness, fear loses its grip. In stillness, you begin to hear me again. You have been listening to too many voices. The voice of comparison says, you are behind. The voice of shame says, you are not enough. The voice of fear says, it will never change. The voice of the past says, this is who you will always be. But my voice says, you are loved. You are chosen. You are being restored. You are closer than you think. You are not alone. You are mine. Which voice will you believe, my beloved child? The enemy wants you to interpret your waiting as rejection. But I tell you, waiting with me is never rejection. Waiting with me is formation. Waiting with me is preparation. Waiting with me is the sacred ground where your faith becomes deeper than your feelings. Galatians 6:9 says, do not grow weary in doing good, for at the proper time you will reap a harvest if you do not give up. The harvest is not imaginary. The harvest is not lost. The harvest is not forgotten. Your tears have watered soil you cannot yet see. Your obedience has planted seeds in places you do not yet understand. Your prayers have gone ahead of you like incense rising before my throne. And at the proper time, you will reap. Not because you forced it, not because you controlled it, not because you perfectly understood the process, but because I am faithful. My timing is not late. My timing is not careless. My timing is holy. There is a divine clock you cannot see, and it is not broken. It is moving exactly according to my purpose. When the appointed hour comes, the door will open. And when I open a door, no one can shut it. Revelation 3:8 says, I have placed before you an open door that no one can shut. So stop fearing the people who rejected you. Stop fearing the delay that confused you. Stop fearing the closed doors that disappointed you. A closed door in one season does not mean my promise has failed. Sometimes I close what would have drained you so I can open what will lead you into life. You wanted any door? I wanted the right door. You wanted fast movement. I wanted deep roots. You wanted relief. I wanted transformation. Because I love you too much to only change your circumstances while your heart remains wounded. I am healing the root. I am healing the way you see yourself. I am healing the way you receive love. I am healing the way you carry disappointment. I am healing the part of you that expects rejection before it arrives. I am healing the part of you that apologizes for existing. I am healing the part of you that has lived too long under labels I never gave you. You are not what they called you. You are not what failed. You are not what ended. You are not the mistake you keep replaying. You are not the rejection you survived. You are my beloved child. Before you achieved anything, I loved you. Before anyone applauded you, I saw you. Before you knew how to pray, I knew your name. Before you understood your purpose, I had already placed my hand upon your life. My beloved child, let this truth sink deeper than fear. You do not need to earn my love. You can grow in obedience. You can mature in faith. You can learn to walk in wisdom. But you do not earn my love by performing perfectly. My love is the foundation, not the reward. Remember the prodigal son. He returned with shame in his mouth, ready to ask for a servant's place. But the father did not wait with folded arms. The father ran. The father embraced. The father restored the identity of the son before the son could explain everything. So it is with you. When you return, I do not meet you first with punishment. I meet you with mercy. I meet you with truth. I meet you with restoration. Do not stand far away because you feel unworthy. Come close because I am merciful. Comment God loves you, to remind another soul they are not forgotten. My beloved child, there is something I want you to understand about the storm you are facing. The storm is not stronger than my presence. The waves may rise. The wind may be loud. The night may feel long. But the boat will not sink while I am with you. When Jesus slept in the storm was real. The fear of the disciples was real. The waves were real. But my authority was more real. Peace. Be still. That word is not only for the sea, it is for your heart. Peace. To be still over your anxious thoughts. Peace. To be still over your sleepless nights. Peace. To be still over the fear of tomorrow. Peace. Be still over the memories that keep returning. Peace. To be still over the uncertainty that makes your chest feel heavy. I am still Lord over the storm. You do not need to know how everything will work out before you trust me. You do not need to see the entire road before you take the next step. My word is a lamp to your feet, not a floodlight for the whole journey. I give enough light for the step in front of you. Walk that step with me. Do not demand tomorrow's strength today. Do not borrow tomorrow's trouble. Do not carry next month's fear into this moment. I give daily bread. I give new mercy every morning. I give grace for today. And today, my grace is enough. Maybe you feel empty, but emptiness can become room for me. Maybe you feel weak, but my strength is made perfect in weakness. Maybe you feel hidden, but hidden is not the same as forgotten. Maybe you feel buried, but buried seeds are being prepared to rise. I am doing a new thing. Now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it? Look closely. My child, not with eyes of panic, but with eyes of faith, there are small signs of life already appearing. A little peace where anxiety used to rule. A little courage where fear used to dominate. A little forgiveness where bitterness used to grow. A little desire to pray again. A little hope you cannot explain. Do not ignore those small beginnings. A small cloud can announce coming rain. A small flame can light a dark room. A small seed can become a tree. A small yes to me can change the direction of your life. You are not as stuck as you think. The ground beneath you is shifting. The season around you is changing. The roots within you are deepening. The promise ahead of you is closer than your fear wants you to believe. But I need you to keep walking, not rushing, not forcing, not striving in panic, just walking with me. Keep walking when the answer is not clear. Keep walking when the door has not opened yet. Keep walking when your emotions rise and fall. Keep walking when others do not understand. Keep walking when the only thing you can hold is my hand. Do not let go now. You are too close to the place where the long night begins to break. The darkest part of the night often comes just before dawn, and dawn is coming. My child, not because circumstances are perfect, not because every person understands you, not because you have no more battles, but because my light is rising over your life. Isaiah 40:31 says, "Those who wait upon the Lord will renew their strength. They will mount up with wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not faint." You have walked through seasons where you almost fainted. You have crawled through days where you could not run. You have held on through nights where flying felt impossible. But I am renewing your strength. Quietly, deeply, faithfully. Strength is returning to your spirit. Hope is returning to your heart. Clarity is returning to your steps. Peace is returning to your breath. You will not remain in this valley forever. The valley has taught you things the mountaintop could not teach. It taught you dependence. It taught you prayer. It taught you compassion. It taught you that I am near to the brokenhearted. It taught you that my presence is not limited to easy places. But the valley is not your final home. I am leading you forward. And when you stand one day in the place I have prepared, you will look back and understand. You will see why certain doors closed. You will see why certain delays protected you. You will see why certain relationships could not go with you. You will see why I asked you to wait. You will see why the seed had to stay hidden before the harvest could come. You will say, "Lord, you were faithful even when I could not see." Yes, my child, I was faithful in the silence, faithful in the waiting, faithful in the wilderness, faithful in the storm, faithful in the valley, faithful in the fire, and I will be faithful in the harvest. Right, I receive it. If you are ready to trust me again, my beloved child, there is one more thing I want to place upon your heart. What I am doing in you is not only for you. The healing I bring will become a light for someone else. The comfort I give will become comfort you can offer. The testimony I form in your life will become a signpost for another weary soul. You do not need a perfect story to help others. You need a surrendered story. Your scars, when placed in my hands, become evidence of grace. Your tears, when surrendered to me, become water for future harvest. Your weakness, when offered to me, becomes a place where my strength is revealed. One day, someone will need the hope you are learning now. Someone will need the words you can speak only because you survived this season. Someone will need to see that a person can walk through darkness and still carry light. You are the light of the world, not because you never suffer, but because I shine through you. So do not hide what I have healed. Do not be ashamed of the places where I met you. Do not underestimate the quiet influence of a life that has been touched by me. A gentle word can keep someone from despair. A peaceful presence can calm a room. A forgiving heart can break chains. A faithful life can preach without a platform. You do not have to be loud to be used by me. You do not have to be famous to carry my light. You do not have to understand everything to become a witness. Just remain close to me. Abide in me. A branch does not struggle to produce fruit when it remains connected to the vine. Fruit comes from abiding. Peace comes from abiding. Wisdom comes from abiding. Strength comes from abiding. Stay connected to me in the ordinary moments. Speak to me when you wake. Remember me when you work. Trust me when plans change. Return to me when your heart feels restless. Rest in me when you are tired. Seek me first, and all that must be added will come in my time. My child, do not be afraid of the future. I am already there. Before you step into tomorrow, I have gone before you. Before you face what worries you, I have prepared grace. Before you meet the next challenge, I have prepared strength. Before the next door opens, I have prepared wisdom. You are not walking into emptiness. You are walking into my presence, and I will guide you. Sometimes by opening a door, sometimes by closing one, sometimes by giving peace, sometimes by stirring discomfort, sometimes by asking you to wait, sometimes by asking you to move, but always with love. I will not lead you to destruction. I will not abandon what I have begun. Philippians 1:6 says that he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion. I began this work. I will finish it. So breathe. My beloved child, let your shoulders loosen. Let your heart stop running. Let your mind rest from trying to solve everything at once. You are held. You are seen. You are loved. You are being led. The same God who watched Joseph in the pit, Moses at the sea, Elijah beneath the broom tree, David in the field, Job in the ashes, and the disciples in the storm is watching over you now. And I am not watching from a distance. I am near. Near in the ache, near in the question, near in the waiting, near in the healing, near in the quiet room where no one else sees, near in the morning when you rise again, near in the night when tears fall silently. I have not forgotten you. The door I have prepared will open at the right time. The seed I have planted will rise in the right season. The tears you have sown will become songs of joy. The desert you have crossed will not be your grave. It will be the place where you learn that my promise can survive dry ground. You are closer than you think. Closer to healing. Closer to clarity. Closer to restoration. Closer to a new beginning. Closer to the moment when you will realize I was working all along. So do not give up now. Do not turn back at the edge of breakthrough. Do not surrender your faith to a temporary feeling. Do not let one hard chapter convince you the whole story is over. I am still writing, and my pen has not left the page. My beloved child, receive my peace. Receive my strength. Receive my promise. Walk forward with a softer heart and a steadier spirit. Let hope rise again. Let faith breathe again. Let the lamp within you burn again. I am with you. I am for you. I am working in you. I am preparing what you cannot yet see. And when the time is right, you will understand. Until then, rest in my love. Keep walking in my light. And remember this always. You did not find this message by accident. I brought you here because I am still speaking. I am still healing. I am still opening doors. I am still turning tears into harvest. I am still making all things beautiful in their time. Go in peace. My beloved child, your Father has heard you. Your Father has seen you. Your Father is holding you. And your Father is not finished with your story.